everybody. Just waiting on John to get here. Hey, what's up, Marcus? And everybody that's watching. We got a fun show. It's not going to be a long show. It's not really crazy heavily news this week, but there are some cool topics that we can rant about, talk about, and all that cool stuff. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 main topics tonight. Plus, while we're waiting for John, we'll do the usual waste some time, kill some time. I'll give you the music updates, tell you some other cool shit that's going on, and so on. All that cool stuff. And we'll be talking about it because a lot of cool things happened over the weekend and all that. So basically, these are the main topics. We're going to talk about Cedar Point, their announcement date, and what we could be seeing. The lawsuit because of Top Thrill. Fury 325, an update. Universla Minions ride, a soft open. Dolalr City's got an announcement coming up. Knott's Berry Farm has an announcement coming up. Well, like a rumor for Not Scary Farm. We also got about the Six Flags New England Fright Fest pass holder merch stuff. Well, the pass holders will get get the early exclusive to the merch for Fright Fest. And but those are the main topics that we got. But before we get into that, let's I'll give you a little music update while we wait for John, because John should be here momentarily. But we filmed the music video Saturday. We filmed for 10 hours. We picked up a Polaris slingshot. Some people saw the pictures that I was posting. There was a cardboard cutout of Logan Paul and KSI behind our seats, and the song is about a drink. It's about Prime. Me and my buddy Ether, we love Prime. We drink it all the time. And so we were like, oh, let's make a song about it. Let's just have some fun, Yeah, I heard about that new park being built in Oklahoma. I haven't really checked it out. And I saw the news pop up, and Jason in Paradise that pops in. He was sending me a bunch of stuff, but today was very busy for me with a lot of work stuff I had to take, and then I got service calls to handle tomorrow and stuff. But yeah, I'm excited. I get excited when any new park is opening, to be truthfully honest, just because it's been kind of stagnant for a long time of getting any parks. Sometimes they end up being little tiny things, and then they fall apart. Sometimes they're big ones and they fall apart. Like Hard Rock Park. You guys remember that years ago. They didn't last. So I'm excited for it. I know it's Oklahoma, but I got to get out there. I mean, I have customers out that way, so I'll make sure. And I want to go to the one in Iowa before that thing closes, but I don't know if I'm going to get there this year. I was really trying to, because we have a customer out that's like an hour and a half away from that park, out, Lost Continent or whatever it is, Lost Island, whatever it is, out in Iowa or whatever it is. But nothing bad has come up for me to have to go out there, so, because trust me, if I have to go do a service call out there, I am going to that park, if it still exists. Whatever it is, but yeah. So, but I'm very I get excited. Like even the Universal Park that's going into Texas for the kids. I'll probably never go to it. You know what I mean? It's a kiddie park. I mean, unless I'm bringing my granddaughter down there, which I highly doubt is going to happen. But you know what I mean? Like I'm not going to kiddie parks just to go collect credits and stuff like that. If you do that, shame on you. You shouldn't be going. It's kind of. Yeah, I mean, I could, but I don't want. Nah, I don't. I'm not that kind of guy that will do stuff to make things happen. I don't. I trust me. I've thought about it, but yeah, I personally, because I'm part owner of the company, so I don't want to ruin a reputation doing dirty shit like that. But trust me. If I wasn't an owner of a company, maybe I would. I don't know, but I wouldn't. Just because reputation, I don't want to go to jail. That you can get in trouble. I mean, if they really, probably not jail, but you can get in trouble. I don't want to lose the account. Don't get me wrong. I've thought about it. I truly have, but I play by the rules, you know. I love my freedom. I don't want to go to jail, you know, or I don't want to like become homeless because I screwed up, you know. Um, Even though sometimes that sounds good. Give me a tent and a sleeping bag. Oh no, I will not deny the thought has come up because that I mean, people have always questioned if I was rich because for a long time, you guys seen it. I was going all over the country, riding all kinds of crazy stuff, and then I slowed down. But that was by choice, not because of a money situation. It was when I go out and do a job, I travel the whole country. You know, I've gone to Puerto Rico, I've gone to Canada, I've gone to all the way out as California, up and down all the coasts, you know, north, south, east, west, middle, like working. Uh, you know, and so what I always did was I would, if there were parks that I've never been to or I really liked that were near job sites, and I always had season passes to, you know, see the fair, Six Flags, you know, SeaWorld, this one, that, whatever, back in the day. So what I would do is, while I'm out traveling, and, you know, even if I had a few hours, if I had the pass, I wasn't going to buy a ticket, but if I had the pass, I'd go stop into a park. Maybe I had a day. Maybe I had 6 hours. Maybe I had 3 hours. I would just go and I would just, that's how I got a lot of vlogs done. That's how I got a lot of trips done because I'm already there. You know, it's not costing the customer any extra money. You know what I mean? That I'm going there to do a job. And if I have time, I go. If I don't have time, then I don't go. You know, there were times that I didn't have the time to go to a park. And I could look at it and see it. Like one time I was down in the Arlington area and I clearly didn't go the right day because it was like during that time when the park wasn't open like all the time. It was open during the week but it wasn't open late like during the week. And I was like, forget it. It's too late. You know, but it is what it is, you know? But anyway, so we did the music video. It's funny. It's very funny. I'm waiting for the edit to come in. I don't know when that's going to be, but it's hopefully soon because we got the, what do you call it? The album dropping. What do you call it? At the end of August. And we did it. And then as soon as we got done, we literally finished filming. Hey, what's up, J Kite? And then we had to go down like 20 minutes away, and then we had a show to play. But here's the kicker. I didn't know this was happening. Who shows up? Who was in the area? Little Eazy-E. Eazy-E's son was in the you know, I'm sure people know who Eazy is. If you don't know who Eazy is, do you know who NWA is? Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, Eazy-E, MC Ren, DJ Yella. Well, Eazy-E's son. You know, Eazy-E died in the 90s from AIDS, but and the cool thing was he's a straight up cool dude. He came by to watch my set and because I know Little Eazy. You know, he was there to support me and Fury, basically. You know, I was shooting the shit with him, smoking joints with him and stuff. And Jeremy was there hanging out. Jeremy was all in his, hanging out with, you know, a celebrity. And I can, from his mouth to my eardrum, he told me that he loved the Prime song. Because we did that song live. He loved it. And he's like, wow. He's like, that song's great. So I did the Prime song live that we had. You know what? I got to say, I'm so sick of hearing that damn song. Think about it. We listened to that song. I'm not even joking. 10 hours just about straight. One song over and over for 10 hours. Over. Yeah, over. They do performance shots, high-speed chases down the boulevard in Bristol, Connecticut. We were going crazy. Drones flying over us. It's a trip. It is a trip. I can't wait for you guys to see this thing. It is hilarious. You guys should get a kick out of it. And hopefully Logan Paul and KSI enjoy it. And maybe Logan Paul will invite us on his podcast. I will take it. Or maybe he'll just give us a few bottles of Prime for free. I'll take that. I would just like to, you know, I just want him to see it. But yeah, when you like, people don't realize when you're filming a music, like, forget me, any of your favorite musicians, you know, rappers, rock stars, whatever, anybody who you like, when you see the final product that didn't get done in the time length of the song, think about it. When you see this video, remember it took 10 hours to film that video. Think about that. 10 hours. We filmed in Hartford. We filmed in Bristol. We were all over the place. And down in Connecticut, just filming. Me and my, well, I wasn't in my doctor outfit. I had the mask. I had the mohawk. I had my Jurassic Park coat on. Driving this thing because, it's convertible, no doors. But it was still hot as a bitch. Still hot. Still hot. Like I was dying. It was fun. Show was great. I live streamed it on my Facebook page if anybody's caught that. We had fun, and I can't wait for Feeling Prime in Connecticut. It was just fun, like, just to do it, I don't want to give too much of it. When you see this, I can't wait to see what you guys like. It's funny. It's meant to be funny and over the top. Like, an example I would give people is like Eminem's Without Me. Like, when they, like, him and Dre were Batman and Robin, doing it, and it's just a goofy, how, like, those goofy videos. It's going to be goofy like that. Especially with driving around with a Polaris slingshot car thing, whatever, the three-wheel car. We're driving that thing. It looks cool. Looks like a spaceship, kind of. It is cool. And we had a ton of fun doing it. So, hey, what's up? What's up, Nicholas? What's up, dude? But yeah, that video was cool. Hanging out with Little Easy-E was cool. Like, that was a cool surprise. Doing the show was cool. Basically, the outfit, put it this way, if anybody watched that video from the show, that's the outfit that I wore in the same exact outfit that I wore in the video. I didn't bring my doctor outfit. I was just like, I'm just going to wear this thing on stage, rock it, and have fun. That's exactly what we did. And I like I said, I was just shocked that Little Easy-E enjoyed the song. I mean, he does gangster rap, you know what I mean? I mean, obviously I do horror rap, but this was funny, and he was like, yo, this song is cool. I love it. So, it's a catchy song, but it's annoying. And the only time I'm going to be listening to that well, it's not a stupid song, but the only time I'm going to listen to that song now is when I'm doing it live. I can no longer bump that song in my car, because when I'm in the album process, John knows, John laughs. I'm always in listening to him, make sure I'm not hearing any mistakes, any background things that don't belong. So I'm like on a constant, like right now, I haven't really listened to other music except for me for like a few months. And it's a pain in the ass. It really is. What's up, Johnny boy? Up? He made it.
Yeah, a ton of traffic.
Oh, I can imagine. Yeah, Jay, I said this to Jay because we have the chat with everybody from SFNEOnline, and Jay Kite is very excited because that's his home park. He's very excited about Fiesta, Texas, and it is. But I mean, don't worry. I used to get it. We all used to get into even when Six Flags New England would do like actually. Who am I kidding? Six Flags New England doesn't even come close to doing cool shit like that. Like in terms of clues, and they don't do that.
No.
They don't, and it's a shame that they don't do that because it makes it fun. But like that, remember like when Supergirl was getting announced, they put something on there, and I was like, I went home, 2 minutes, I found what I'm like, oh, it's this.
Yeah,
this is the first. They don't really make you think. In my day-to-day life, I don't have time to play with riddles. I don't. I just work and music, and my life is just crazy. So, I was telling Jay, I'm like, I personally, I mean, it's cool. Don't get me wrong. I know it's cool. I don't care. I just want to know what it is.
I do too.
But I mean, I understand the hype.
Like me and Jay, we were going back and forth the other night about that. That was.
Yeah, I mean, you guys were loving it.
It is interesting because the teaser campaign is fun. It always is fun, and it. Not for nothing, but Jeffrey's teasers are the best.
Yeah, no other park at Six Flags does anything cool like that. No other Six Flags does that. And they should, I feel like, and I know I'm always on this like ripping apart Six Flags thing, but they deserve it.
Yeah, they do.
and it's not like I want to see them go away and close. I want them to improve and get better.
Yeah.
So as I'm ranting and talking shit, it's because everybody knows I loved that park. I don't love it right now. I don't love any if I don't go to another Six Flags for like 5 years, I wouldn't cry. And I know that's sad because I used to never thought I would never go again. I would never thought like I would never not go, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just, you know, for me, and all the reasons I've said 5,000 times, that's why I do what. And then Violent Raven said, "How you been? Or how you been doing, dude? Just busy, music, working.
What's up, Marcus? Too.
just going running ragged.
Yeah.
Oh, and I got another. Not that anybody cares. We just found this out like 30 minutes ago. The house that the guy I called Fred Flintstone.
Yeah.
That house calls us the Gruesomes.
We're the fun ones then.
Yeah, everybody in this neighborhood, I think, fucking hates us.
Gives a fuck.
Yeah, I don't care. But they don't know.
Speaking of neighbors, my next door neighbor actually loves your music.
Oh, that's good. And I need all these people to come out and support me. And come out. I really hope that some of you guys, I mean, I'm not going to get mad at you. I get it. Like, when I do that New Hampshire show, and we do the New Hampshire.
That's going to be fun.
Like, don't miss, like, if you're contemplating on going or not, I don't know what day I'm playing yet. I got to talk to Fury about that, because I really want to play either Friday or Saturday, because I'm a little leery about the wrestling thing. Like, what if I get fucked up and then I can't perform?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't care if I get fucked up. I still want to perform. You know, because
or even see if you're going to do all 3 days. 2 days.
Well, I know, like, when Gibby's on, like, Gibby and Problematic, I think, are playing the same day.
We're going to do
Casket Monsters. With everybody, except for Reno, because he's in Canada.
I'm dying to perform that one.
You know, so there's like a whole bunch of, crazy stuff going on. And, but yeah, so I decided, that Blended Family album, I'm going to put a song on it called The Gruesomes. And then I'm going to sit in the street bumping The Gruesomes.
What we should do is make the beat almost like an Adam Family style beat.
Oh, I know. I should tell. I'm going to tell Reno.
The Gruesomes.
Matter of fact, watch this. I'm going to fucking hit Reno right now. He's going to die. Oh, okay. Hey, bear with me. I'm messaging my producer right now while the thought is there.
Mm-hmm. It's easier.
Make a Addams Family style beat. Like, similar, not exact to the Addams Family, but that kind of vibe. If I could spell, but...
Yeah, it would. But it is a good idea.
It is. The Gruesome
people,
Family.
This is exactly how we actually come up with the music. And ideas and stuff like that. It just pops in our heads. Or things just happen.
All right, let's get back to the show. Sorry, guys. When the thought is there, I have to do it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I apologize, but yeah, because think about it. When I got neighbors calling us the Gruesomes, and I have a producer that I just messaged, probably by tomorrow I'll have the beat. Yep. Because I already have Casket Monsters too. Beat. Got it last night.
I'm dying for Sunday.
Oh yeah, it's studio.
I'll be here after the procession.
Yeah, it's 11 to 5.
Yeah.
I'll
be there after the procession.
Oh yeah, did I not? Where is it? Oh yeah. Is this it? It's a big file too. See how it's taking so long? Like, he worked 6 hours on that beat when I told him. And we already came up with a couple people we want to put on the song. Yeah, like the whole thing with that is crazy. Let me see. Yeah, you guys are getting a sneak peek while we're talking. If you hear this beat, this is Casket. You haven't even heard Casket Monsters 1. This is the beat for it. This beat that you're hearing won't come out till next year, same time. And I'm already working on next year's album. But see, this has got like 8 bars of an intro, and then everything else is the same way. It's exactly the same setup, just a totally different harder beat.
That beginning's gonna help a ton.
Yep.
It'll give me enough time to even think.
Hang on, let me turn this garbage off. Well, it's not garbage, but yo, what up, Jason Paradise?
That beginning will definitely help with the
Intro, yeah. And I think Reno realized that when he heard it. He says he bumps that song in a car all the time. He's like, that song is fire.
He loves how I did my
Dude, everybody loves everything about that song. Everybody that's heard, yeah, turn that gruesome music off. Like, everybody that has heard the song loves everything from the beat to the intros that he does to there's 5 MCs on it, including myself.
And it's funny because how did I get the intro set up?
Yeah.
You gave me the ideas and I'm over there, okay.
Yeah, he was writing things out. Like, I had like a just what I thought in my head, and then he took what I did and then made it his own. It's the cool little things like that matter. Yeah. Like you guys, just witnessed how some crazy shit was just gonna pop off with a beat.
Because legit, everybody on Casket Monsters, you gave me the ideas. I seen whatever everybody's ideas and just throwing it in.
Yeah. Oh, I talked to Rich yesterday, and I'm trying to make the performance happen.
Yeah.
I just need some equipment, and I got to figure it out. But once I figure that out, I said if we can get the equipment, I said I could do it. I said if not, then I can't.
I'm sure you can get.
Well, he says he's got speakers. I got microphones. I could probably take that mixing board, and then I just need something to play the music through, just a file.
Yeah.
And then I can.
Yeah.
Then I can do that.
Because I'm going no matter what, anyway.
Yeah, so.
Matter of fact, actually, his mom will be there.
Oh, really? I mean, if I can't make the performance happen, I might just stop by for a little bit, just to check it out.
Yeah.
And then.
Yeah, I'm going just to check it out and whatever, but got nothing else to do on Saturday, so.
Yeah, Sunday, obviously I got the studio, and there you go.
You got the studio, I have the procession for St. Mary's, and then St. Mary's Feast, and then, the procession, and then we'll go to the studio, chill out.
And then go, yeah, and
go grab something to eat. Then not even go grab something to eat. Go park the car on that with Abby and go to the feast and eat. Get my sausage sandwiches.
He's gonna get a sausage sandwich. But yeah, see, I don't see nothing that pops up. I don't follow none of that crap. I follow no crap. All right, so Fury 325 supports have been completely redone.
It was cool to see how they did that too.
And so now the investigation's still ongoing. Number 1. Number 2, testing started, I think, today or yesterday. I can't remember. They put water dummies on, and it's been running.
They also, if you look at the support, it does look like it was adjusted.
Something caused. What caused it? I don't know.
A lot of people are saying it could have been. See how close the weld sections are for the plate that connects to the track, and the weld section that the side. So a lot of people are saying that probably was the weak point, and that's exactly where it actually did crack. So.
Yeah.
But it does seem like they adjusted that lower. Well,
think about it. When you got that ride's doing what, 90 miles an hour?
Yeah.
Somewhere around there, 90 plus. I think it's 90. But regardless, that's a lot of force. And that opened in 2015. So we're going on 8 years. That thing's 8 years old. So it took 8 years to destroy that support. So whatever caused it caused the crack, it caused the whatever. And
yeah.
It's just weird, like. Because you don't normally, I'm sure it's happened a bunch of times.
It's happened at other rides. We just don't realize it.
Yeah, because now in today's world, there's cameras everywhere. You can't hide it like you could back in the day. Most people are like, most people aren't even looking at it back in the day. But everybody, especially enthusiasts, need to be the Snoopy detectives. I mean, it's good that they caught that because I didn't want to see anybody get hurt.
Good because that could have actually turned into Final Destination 3.
Yeah, so, hey, they got lucky, and they didn't have to deal with anything crazy, but I want to see the fallout employee-wise. I want to see who's who's catching the blame and who's getting
Who's
fired.
getting fired?
I want to see. Because if nothing happens, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Because I hate to be like the parent and go, oh, you're punished. But
that's going to be the point.
Yeah.
Somebody's getting the blame, and somebody's getting canned. It's just a matter of
who.
It's
either going to be like the head of maintenance.
We got to do like the New Day. Who?
You know, I've never seen the New Day wrestle.
Really?
They've never been on since I've been watching.
Yeah.
They haven't been on. Think about it, all this year. I've watched every Monday Night Raw. Unless I was away on a vacation.
Mm-hmm.
And every Friday and every SmackDown, unless I was on a vacation.
So they're on Weakest Link on Monday.
Yeah. So this year they haven't been on any. They haven't been on a pay-per-view.
The last time they wrestled all together was somewhere before Royal Rumble.
Yeah. Oh no, because I didn't start watching faithfully until like 2 or 3 weeks before Mania.
Yeah.
That's when because we were like I was leading up to when we go online. Like, oh, let me stop watching to follow the story.
Yeah.
And then it was all downhill from there. All downhill from there for me for wrestling.
I got AEW recording tonight.
Oh, yeah, because in Boston, ain't it?
Yeah, they're doing a War Games type match.
Yeah, they're copying.
Yeah.
And then, but I found out WWE's copying them. That's why the big guys are going to NXT.
Yeah.
And I still can't get over that Dominic won that belt.
Oh my God.
Did you watch that happen?
Yeah.
Did you watch the crowd? Everybody was stunned.
Everybody was like, "What the fuck just happened?"
Yeah, I was like, "What are you doing?" Oh, Marcus says, you ever notice any accident that happens at Six Flags? Nobody gets fired, but any other park, something at least gets done about it?
Mm-hmm. Well, no, because they had the tram accidents last year or 2 years ago? And the tram driver did get fired.
Yeah, I remember hearing they made a big deal about that.
Yeah.
Now that you say that, I remember that. All right. So, Universal Orlando, they finally soft opened the Minions Blast ride.
You'll be able to get on that when you go.
Yep, in September, a couple months. Well, like a month and a half.
Yep.
About, holy shit. I still haven't got my fucking hotel or plane tickets yet.
You gotta get going.
I do, because if not, I'll be walking or driving. Anyway, so there is a lot of confusion with the ride. There's a lot of love and a lot of hate. A lot of people love it. A lot of people hate it.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people are confused because they don't know what to shoot at. And they say some people are complaining there's too many people shooting at the same time and you can't get points. And then you can use the app to track your points and see things, who's got the best of the... It's a soft open. It's not officially open.
Also,
they're working bugs out.
You also have to look. When we went on Cup Fusion,
yeah,
you kind of can see a stream, then you can't at the same time.
Well, yeah, but I also think too at the same time when it comes to the Minions, because I haven't seen any of it. I'm not looking at any
Are they
videos.
doing multiple cars at the same time?
No, there's no cars. It's a you know the like in an airport the
people mover.
Yeah, the thing that goes. That's what that is.
Yeah.
It's a people mover
All
ride
right.
like that. You stand and you're shooting, and I don't know. I mean, if that ride sucks, that's why I'm always against screen the fucking ride.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean?
I mean,
I love Men in Black. Men
in Black does make sense for what it has.
Jess has a love-hate thing with Men in Black because there's certain points where your car starts spinning like crazy and you legit get dizzy on it. It'll just start because
they do make sense though on Men in Black.
Well, yeah, but like. Yeah, it's like I don't know how many of you have been to Universal in Florida. I haven't been to Hollywood, so I don't know how the entrance is like to get to it from the parking garage. When you come from the parking garage to get to the park, there's long pathways. Well, they have all these just straight, instead of being an escalator going up, it's just move straight across. You see them in airports, Universal's got them.
Yeah,
so it's basically that in a ride, and you're standing and you're shooting. It probably sounds like a nightmare. I don't know. I haven't watched the video. I'm not going to watch a video. When I go, I am just going to check it out. You know, easy peasy, rice and cheesy. I'm just going to check it out and just see what it is. And then I'll give you my opinion. That's like Wildcats Revenge. A lot of people say it's not the best ride.
I don't know why.
You know, and people say it's some people say it's shit. And I'm like, what are you talking about? It's
exactly. What the hell are
But I
they
mean,
talking
obviously
about?
everybody's got a different opinion, and that's fine. When I look at it in my eyes, because I've ridden the ride, I go, fantastic, best RMC. That's my opinion. It's okay to disagree with me. I'm not going to beat you up because you disagree with me. But I feel like Wildcat is amazing. It is. It's just
Some of the big ones that I watch on YouTube finally got on there. They're saying that same thing like you, best RMC.
because I feel just because like everybody knows I'm not. I hate it when a ride doesn't have airtime. I hate it when a ride doesn't have a great layout. Now I don't need like these big record-breaking rides. I just want a fun ride where I don't know which way I'm going. I'm zigging, I'm zagging, I'm flipping, I'm flopping. You know what I mean? Like, and Wildcat's Revenge.
You have no idea where the hell you're going.
Like that's a perfect example of what I want.
Yeah.
Superman for me at New England, that's what I'm looking for. I want the airtime like I'm going to get murdered and thrown out. I like all the twists and turns, the spaghetti bowls, the airtime hills, all those zig and zag.
Racing. That was the same. That was like, holy shit.
Yeah, that ride hauls ass, right? Right, it hauls ass.
I'm fat, and it actually pulls me out of the seat. So that's telling you something.
Well, plus I love like when lightning races, the tracks always crisscrossing above or below each other, and they're just coming around.
Did you even notice I was holding on for dear life?
Yep. But it's like, you know what I mean? It's like that when it comes to stuff like that. That's what, you know, I like the cool layouts.
Those are the layouts that I love, and I wish that they could. A lot more coasters can do that type of layout.
Yeah.
Because that gives you some more interaction with each of the coasters in a sense.
Yep.
Also gives you like a holy shit moments.
Yeah, I love the holy shit moments. Those are good moments. And
Wildcat has the holy shit moments. Even Wicked Cyclone has his holy shit moments.
But like, see, a lot of people haven't been outside of New England in terms of riding RMC, so they only know Wicked Cyclone. I am telling you, and everybody knows, I was a big supporter,
Lightning
lover.
Rod actually had some good holy shit moments.
Yeah, so when it comes to, you know...
See, I get to go on Lightning Rod version 1.0.
I haven't been on any version. So when you have, you know, all these different layouts, you have all these different rides, you have all these different things that we love or what we hate or whatever. But like Hershey, Wildcat, great. Like Wicked Cyclone, still great, right? But here's the difference. We all know after you know when it starts coming around before the final barrel roll, the ride starts getting sluggish
you don't even
and
know
slowing down, right? You don't. Half the time you don't even know if you're gonna make it.
If they ever do any type of refurb or something on Wicked Cyclone, they're gonna probably adjust that.
The only thing, what they would have to, who's MJF?
Oh, Max, yeah.
Who?
On AEW.
Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one that I sent you. Sent in the chat about that said he loved Iron Rattler.
Yeah, the only thing that I could see Wicked Cyclone doing is getting new trains, but that's not going to solve the problem. The way that if you really want to solve the problem,
is adjust the track.
Yeah, you're gonna but that's gonna cost too much money. They ain't gonna. The ride you got is what you got. They're not. That ride costs crazy millions of dollars to make, so you're not. They basically to what we're doing, it would probably cost half as much. They ain't gonna spend that at New England for that. Now, if the ride was falling apart and they had to redo it, yeah, then they could do it then. But I don't know. I feel like New England kind of got like now that I've been on a ton of RMCs.
New England did get kind of gypped.
I mean, Wicked Cyclone up until that point had one of the best layouts, but now like you got
now you also have to realize too is Wicked Cyclone was how many into the hybrid?
You're not many, 4, 5, 6, somewhere.
Now now you're starting to see where they know exactly what they can get away with, and how they can get away with it. What type of layout they can, what type of twists and turns that's going to keep basically the speed up and the velocity of the coaster itself. So
I mean, it's 2015. RMC has improved since then, Marcus.
Yeah.
Well, you hope that they did, but
Because basically you have to look at what they have done and where they have gone since. So let's actually look up what coasters were after Wicked Cyclone.
let me see. List of RMC hybrid coasters. Okay, let's go to the Wikipedia. All right, so you had first was New Texas Giant.
Yep.
I rode that. That was fantastic.
Outlaw Run. Which
I just
was
rode that
Zapata.
2 years ago. Then Iron Rattle. I haven't rode that. I haven't ridden Medusa in Mexico.
So basically, you look at the coasters that came before Wicked Cyclone. You had Twisted Colossus, Goliath, Medusa, Rattler, and Texas Giant.
Yeah.
Those were the first initial ones that they did.
Because Goliath is a top of track.
Well, you figured the first initial iBox.
Yeah. There's 1, 2, 3. The first 3 was Texas Giant, then Rattler, then Medusa. Then came Twisted Colossus, Wicked Cyclone. Because Twisted Colossus and Wicked Cyclone opened the same year.
And then you have to look at what was the next ones that they started changing the layouts. Storm Chaser was a big change in the layouts because that had that drop, the twist drop.
Yeah.
That nobody's seen before.
Then you had the Joker at Six Flags, Discovery Kingdom.
That was the first one with the hops, the bunny hops.
Look at this mess. Lightning Rod, top of track, and iBox, and wood and steel.
Yeah.
It's just a Frankenstein.
I'm not even going to say
and you got
Rod, but...
I rode Twisted Twimbers. That ride was cool.
And how was the layout?
Different, because there was like one part I thought we were going to the station, and all of a sudden it just banged a hard fucking right. I mean, like I'm thinking like it's just coming in, and then whoop, and you're like, whoa, what the fuck?
And then the big
Steel Vengeance. I haven't ridden that yet, but a lot of people
complaining about it.
Yeah, they said
too much. Basically, if you look at I'll put second generation iBox, Storm Chaser, Joker. You can go into that.
Storm Chaser was a lead into Twisted Timbers,
Yes.
Marcus says.
It was, because you basically have to look at the way Twisted Timbers and you go into that whole thing.
Yeah, then, I mean, they got all these other ones out in other countries.
Not even worrying about those, but I'm talking about United States-wise.
Then you got Stunt Pilot at Silverwood. Oh, that's Raptor, so that don't count.
Yeah, but...
Iron Gwazi, which was my #1 coaster until I rode Wildcat's Revenge.
Actually, go up again?
Well, the Erie Force 1, I heard that's a great coaster.
Yeah, go up a little bit more. So basically, Twisted Cyclone...
Yep.
And down is, I'll say, the third generation iBox hybrids.
Yeah, because like especially with I mean I don't know, but I haven't really paid attention to the trains of like No, not Stunt Pilot. Like Twisted no. Up until this point, up until Twisted Cyclone, the trains were pretty much
the same.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, first gen trains were Gerstlauer. So this is second gen trains.
But I'm saying track wise, meaning what they designed wise, that was what they that's when I'm saying like first gen, second gen, third gen. So now you're looking at the third gen, you're looking at basically, well, you got the Raptors, but I'm not talking about the Raptors. I'm not even talking about basically over George's Twisted Cyclone. What is it? Yeah, Twisted Cyclone over there.
Yeah, my kids got that credit. I ain't even got it.
Basically, from that's the end of the second phase, and then third phase was basically what Gwazi and Wildcat.
Wow. Yeah.
So now you get what I'm trying to say. You look at what they came from to what they are now.
Yep.
And see what kind of they added.
And now that they're adding, besides the top of track, now they have the Raptor. So they're evolving and coming out with crazy shit.
And you guys see, and RMC is still, I'll say, they're still like the sophomore in high school. There's still more to come.
Yeah.
Everybody says, oh, RMC is failing. No, RMC is not failing. RMC's coasters are coming full force now.
Yeah, they're just like the new top dog for right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at that, dueling raptor tracks in Wallaby, Holland.
That's gonna be fun.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's gonna be fun.
You can see all their construction they did before.
Mm-hmm.
Aftershock at Silverwood, Corkscrew at Silverwood, El Toro at Great Adventure, T-Express at Everland, Timber Terror at Silverwood, Tremors at Silverwood. Oh, they love Silverwood. Oh, it's in the area. Villain at Geauga Lake and Timberhawk at Wild Waves.
Wow, they did work at Geauga Lake?
Yep.
I
I rode Villain there. That ride was cool. I like that. RMC is one of the best companies right now. They're the hottest thing right now.
Miscellaneous work. They did the Sky Coaster installation at Great Escape.
Yep. Sky Coasters they did.
The SNS free spin.
Yep, Sky Coaster.
It's interesting to see where RMC has come from and RMC is going.
Yep.
I'm dying to see what's next for RMC and what's next for a iBox, because I think iBox is still going to be around for a while. I don't think everybody, because a lot of people are saying, "Oh, iBox is not going to be around too much longer." No,
that's baloney, because what do you call it? Isn't it GCI has their own version of it?
Why would these companies like GCI come up with their own version? For what?
Because you want to know why? Like I always said, for the most part, wood coasters are going to go extinct.
Exactly.
They will they'll be on the endangered species list.
Yeah.
Because, like places like Knoebels, we'll keep them.
Yeah.
You know, Kennywood, we'll keep them. Certain places will keep them.
I would love one coaster. I would actually love to see go get hybrid. Yankee Cannonball.
That would be cool.
That would be a good ride, though. Basically, either RMC or
yeah, but you know
Titan
what?
Track.
They're not going to be able to do it. It's not going to work because they're going to need some height to get it going, and they can't. They got 85 feet tops, and especially that's by the street. They ain't going to let that fly, which sucks. Yeah,
because that would be a sick coaster hybrided.
Well, it's too. I mean, I said the same thing about Cyclone. It's too small.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they can do things, but see, the problem is Six Flags was able to make it a little bigger than what it was. You know, they were able to do what they had. Well, actually, it's shorter.
It is shorter.
But it's steeper.
It's steeper, but shorter.
Yeah, but they were able to get it done.
Isn't Viking Cyclone the shortest? Or is Georgia shorter?
Let me see. Let's see. What's the 2,400 feet for Twisted Cyclone? So let's go to Wicked. Where are you, Wicked? Yeah, because Wicked Cyclone's 3,320.
So over Georgia shorter.
Yep. So what do you call it? 109 is the height for Wicked Cyclone, and we're going Twisted Cyclone is 100 feet tall.
So 9 feet taller and a couple 100 feet longer.
Yep. So wow, isn't that crazy? Like
yeah.
Because I'm trying to see like what's the shortest like in height. I don't know who has the shortest in height. Let me see. That's 128. Drop in one. What about Medusa? Oh, wait. Oh, no. Height is 82. Drop 118. So if they could drop it in the ground, they could.
Yeah.
They'd have to dig it up.
Mm-hmm.
But they could. I don't know if they want to go that route.
Yeah, because that's basically what a lot of the coasters do now anyway. They dig down and come up.
Yeah, they're going to have to. I mean, I just don't see. Canopy Lake ain't going to spend that money.
And I don't see Canopy Lake getting getting the okay from the neighborhoods, though. Because, again, people live around the amusement park and still bitch. Yeah, what was Storm Chasers?
100 feet.
Storm Chaser was actually one of the ones I
liked. But the problem is
layout.
Well, the problem that, like I said, that Canopy has is they got max height 85 feet. They will not let them go
over
unless they're like down back by the lake where they can get a little bit more.
Yeah.
But they're not gonna for Canopy Lake to redo Yankee Cannonball is probably 15 plus million.
Yeah.
They are not gonna spend that on that. They have a hard enough time you see all the bullshit they're gonna do just to get one attraction.
Yeah.
Because the family infighting.
Yeah.
And they make the park look stupid. Because you got to fight. Oh, I don't want to spend any money. I want to rake the money in. Well, you ain't gonna make any more money unless you spend fucking money.
Yeah, well, they learned their lesson. Not get a used ride after Equinox. They learned their lesson.
Yeah. No, but I know it's gonna be an unpopular opinion. I think Yankee Cannonball sucks. There's no airtime on it, no matter where I sit.
No, but it's also a good. I think it's a good, just like a family ride.
Yeah, when I'm going, I mean,
if I want to go on a coaster, I want to fucking fly out of the seat like I did.
Yeah, like when I go, that's why I don't go to. That's why I personally don't go to Canopy Lake a lot. There's not enough rides that make it worth it for me for the ticket price.
Yeah.
You know, they got rid of Corkscrew, even though I wouldn't ride it. I won't ride Untamed. I will ride Yankee. Don't get me wrong. I ride Yankee. I don't want you people to think like I skip it. I don't skip it. I ride it.
I always. That's one ride I always go.
I go ride. What is it? Psycho Dome or whatever.
I love Psycho Dome.
I go ride
on
that.
At least like 5-6.
I ride the Skyway. You know, I ride that.
I go on Psycho Dome and cheat. You know why? Because it has AC.
Oh yeah.
So I walk around and get hot going to Psycho Dome.
Yep. You know, I ride like the dock ride. I ride the log flume. There's a few rides here and there I ride, but it's to me.
Mine Train needs some loving.
Mine Train. The dock ride.
Dock ride.
Yeah. You know,
their pirate ship is actually very good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't ride pirate ships all the time. On occasion, I got to be in the mood for a pirate ship.
They have to eliminate one of the go-kart ride things.
Ooh. Oh yeah, baby.
Uh-oh.
I think I'm getting a big job.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I just got the email of my life. I mean, that's like a whole
That's a couple of day work.
That's a whole week.
Yeah. Which store is that?
Yeah, that's Middletown, New York.
That's
it's like 3 hours away.
That's a good job.
Yeah, see, 100 hours times that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be like, hey, it's the same. It's the same price. I mean, it's a little cheaper than what we charge, but I want that money. I want the money. I don't want to jack it up too much. They might tell me to eat shit.
Oh, they're saying what? Oh, update. Yeah.
They want updated pricing. I'll handle that tomorrow.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, I will. Well, actually, I got to go to I got to go do the Emerald Mall. There's there's a problem. This system's very, very old in Emerald Mall. It's old. It's older than what's hanging on the wall there. That's like 40-year-old equipment.
Jesus
so it's starting to die out. So I just go replace it.
Yeah.
And when it breaks.
Yeah, I'll be at Stafford Speedway tomorrow.
So, but yeah.
Yeah, the reason why we're having the show tonight is because I have tickets to go see the SRX series.
Oh,
at
Marcus.
Stafford Speedway.
I want Marcus just asked a good question.
What?
And I want your answer too. I'm going to give my answer, but I want your answer too. He says, okay, answer this. Yankee Cannonball or Excalibur?
Excalibur.
Yep, Excalibur. That's mine all day.
All day long.
That ride is sick. Especially, I don't know how many of you done night rides on it. Because I remember the last Ace event that I did there. They were at, this is how like very lax they are there.
Mm-hmm.
They would slow the train down coming through the station. And as you're coming in, they go, does anybody want to get off? And they say, if you do, raise your hand. If nobody raises your hand, they just let it go straight through. We did that for like a half hour straight.
Bastard.
Just straight through.
Lucky bastard.
Just didn't even, well, because it was the ERT. So straight through. We didn't get off for a half hour.
Lucky bastard.
Just kept going. Just going.
I wish I could do that.
But what didn't they do? Recheck the restraints. At all. Never. For a half hour, they did not check anybody's seatbelts or restraints. They just, choom, send it. Choom, send it. Choom.
Send it.
Well, I'm waiting, Marcus, I'm waiting for the dark ride to open. Then I'm going. As soon as I hear it's opening, and it's open, I am going.
Let me know.
I'm going to go up.
That's the first ride we're going on is going to be Excalibur. I don't give a shit.
Well, no, it's probably going to be the dark ride.
Yeah.
To get that out of the way. And then Excalibur. Excalibur's a great ride. I love Excalibur, but I want to try the dark ride. And I like that. It's a small park, but it's fun.
And sad to say, but Excalibur is going to pretty much put a lot of Woodies away in this neighborhood.
Oh, yeah. They got... I forgot what the hell they named the dark ride. Hang on, let me look it real quick. Hang on, give me a second. It's a Sally dark ride.
That was
inside it's taking over the old arcade building.
Something to do like a haunted house, I feel.
It is. It's themed to witches.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Tickets, passes, explore, rides. It's probably in the rides list. It's not open yet. Let's see. It's got to be a family ride. Let's see. Antique cars. No. Okay. Thrill rides? It's just not on
that page yet.
Yeah, they don't have it up here. What the? What? Groups, explore, tickets. Well, let me do it this way. Let's go Fun Town. I know it's on their Facebook. Yeah, Violent Raven. I can't wait for you to ride Wildcat's Revenge.
Yeah, Violent Raven, you're going to love Wildcat. It's Revenge.
But yeah, it's got witches and...
That looks good.
Let's see. I'm trying to see if they... Oh, yeah. I'm just trying to... I'm trying to find the name of the stupid ride. Does anybody know the name of the ride? I got to dig down a little bit and go back quite a bit. I know it's on the Facebook. I'm just going down. Going down.
Going down.
All grown up, Fun Town, Splash Town, the dragon thing. Let's see. Holy Christ on a crust of bread here.
I will say they use their social media really good.
Yeah, I know. I'm still looking. I'm only at May 25th. Yeah, I don't know. So I'm trying to... Yeah, I don't remember the park that good for the layout. Come on. I'm a terrible podcast person. I'm digging. Don't worry. New attraction. Sneak peek. Can't they just tell me the name?
Haunted Hotel.
Oh, okay. Haunted Hotel is the name of it. No, they have update.
That's what it says.
Yeah, Haunted Hotel Dark Ride. Yeah. So, no, they didn't cancel their building. They even put a statement saying, "Hey, it's not going to open with opening day." I remember that. I remember talking about it on the show. I'm just waiting for it to open, and then once I hear it's opening, I'm going.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, unless I got a show that day, but you know what's gonna happen? It's gonna be like the same day as fucking Lethal Weekend or something.
Me and you will have to take a quick ride up there.
I mean, it's probably like an hour from the club. I mean, I get up early, go to the thing, and then go rock a show. I don't give a shit.
Me and you can, because I'm going up there all 3 days, so.
I'm just gonna get fat and hang out and get rid of you, get you, get rid of you, get rid of you. I'm so pumped about the possibility of that job right now. I'll be gone for a week, but shit, that's phenomenal money. I'll probably profit like 50, 60,000 on that job after paying.
Yeah.
They probably couldn't find anybody else with a good system enough, and they were probably all coming in way too high. Because realistically, to do what you had to do, what we got to do isn't going to be that hard. And but yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to call my dad tomorrow and tell him what's going on. Oh, your mask came in? Do you physically have it, or has Rich got it?
Rich has it.
That's sweet. I can't wait. All right, so let's continue the. So we talked about Minions and the dark ride and how terrible. And some people love it. So who knows? I don't know. I will find out. Dolalr City. On August 14th is going to be making an announcement about 2024. The rumors I've been hearing is a new what do you call it? The new Fire in the Hole. Because the old one, we all know they're closing the original one, and so now they're going to be opening a new one. That's the room, and they're going to put it in the Fireman's Landing area, which you would absolutely positively love.
That's my home away from them.
Well, because you saw they got the dock ride and the fire station. I mean, I know the drop tower and the fire station, and they got the little port. Remember the little fire dog ride and all that stuff over there.
Yeah, I put all the dogs back in.
Where were they?
Outside.
Oh, in the back? Oh, yeah, I left them. Oh, that's because because I think Jess is outside cleaning the bouncy, or was, or is. I don't know what the hell she's doing. So, but there's also the rumor thing that's going to be coming. Maybe. It's talks about, remember we talked about, I don't know when exactly, but remember they bought a shit ton, like 800 acres or something?
Yeah.
I think, they might be doing a resort, like, you know how, like, with Dreammore at Dollywood?
Yeah.
They're going to do, I believe they're going to be doing some stuff like that.
It would make sense for them to do that as well.
Well, they need it.
Yeah.
Plus, I honestly think by them adding that resort is going to do wonders for that area. Like, even if it was a hotel, because I don't know if you've ever been out that way.
I don't know, while.
That whole area that leads, it's basically one street. But it takes you 20 minutes to go down the strip.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of touristy shit. You know, and we had COVID, and that was when I had COVID, and we're running around doing attractions with COVID. Didn't care. We were doing our due diligence. We were kind of like hanging out, like debating, should we go or not? Like do anything? And then we're looking outside, you know, we can see streets and people walking around. Not one fucking person was wearing a mask.
No.
Not one. So I said, if these people are that stupid and don't care, then I ain't caring. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't do my due diligence. I didn't care. You're dead. No, I don't know. You know. No, I didn't do that. But
no, I know you did.
You know, it was just funny to say.
Trust me, I know you did. You wanted to.
No, you know. But yeah, so we'll see what's going on. So we got announcements coming next month, and I'm excited about that.
Yeah, starting this week actually started a lot of the teasers and a lot of. Even there was another park I saw somewhere else that announced their 24. Like another small park somewhere else. I forgot where.
Yeah, I don't know. So, and then, so the next tidbit of news is we got Knott's Berry Farm, because there's a rumor going around about a new maze for Knott's Scary Farm. I've always wanted to do Knott's Scary Farm.
I do too.
A couple of years, I think I'm going to do it. Not this year, but maybe next year. I'll go out for it, and then I'll check it out. I wish I went when Elvira had the show there, because she was legit there doing an Elvira show, and I've seen video, and it was a great show. But anyway, so there's a large arcade building that's under the Berry Tales Dark Ride, and they're going to be calling it Vacancy, featuring a Roaring 20s hotel casino theme of some kind.
Yeah.
So we'll see if that actually
that
happens.
actually is a nice theme to have.
And as for Texas, I'm gonna call it right here. I don't know nothing. I haven't followed one clue. You guys are gonna get an Axis. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
You're already getting your family coaster with the Kid Flash ride.
And they've been doing a lot of work on that.
So that's your family kid ride. You're not, for the most part, you're not gonna do.
Basically, like me and Jay were even yesterday in our chat. You look at the years, it kind of spells it right out for you.
Yeah, I mean, a great example of this. Go to Screamscape website. As long as, I mean, sometimes they're not 100% up to date, but watch this. See when you see this right here?
Mm-hmm.
Click that. Get rid of that. Look here. The last thing, when the rides open, they update the list.
Yeah.
So, hey, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm like it.
So the last thing they got was Dr. Diabolical's Cliffhanger last year. Before that, Daredevil Dive, Flying Machines, and Poltergeist update. Before that was the Dark Ride and the Joker Carnival of Chaos. Before that, Wonder Woman's Golden Lasso. Before that, Thunder Rapids. 2016 was Spin Sanity, Fireball, and Hurricane Force 5. 15 was Batman the Ride, which was the SNS 4D.
Yeah.
And then you had Soaring Eagle Zipline. Then 2014, Bahama Blaster. 2013 was Iron Rattler and Gunslinger. 2012 was Sky Screamer. 2011 was New Lone Star Knights and Ovation. So that's for Fiesta. And this year supposedly supposed to be Kid Flash, the kitty family coaster. So I'm trying to look. I mean, that's probably the equivalent of like 2016-ish, around that time frame right there. So yeah, so you got big rides. Yeah.
Yeah.
So then maybe the year after will be another water, because that's a water slide.
Yeah.
So it's obviously going to be a ride, and then the next year will probably be a water slide. Yeah. That's if they stick to the plan.
But it seems, honestly, from a lot of the clues, SNS is definitely something to look at. And we all know SNS is owned by Vekoma.
Yep. And you know what? Obviously, Pandemonium isn't as popular there as it is up here.
And also, Jeffrey did give the hint saying that area where Wonder Woman is not going to look the same again.
Well, I heard they're going to add theming and shit to Wonder Woman. Plus, I know they're getting new trains.
Yeah, they're getting second-gen trains.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think it's going to be an Axis, or if it's not going to be an Axis, then it's probably going to be one of them new Vekomas.
And if it's a new Vekoma, it's basically going to be like a bear, big bear at Dollywood.
Oh, like that? Yeah, I mean, that could be cool.
Because you can look at two things. It's either going to be a Vekoma, and if it's a Vekoma, it's going to be a big layout Vekoma. That's going to be a family-style coaster. And that coaster was at Big Bear, which is Dollywood.
But, and I know Tony's watching, and Jay Kite, and obviously they know that park better than we do. If that was true, could a Big Bear-sized coaster fit in that area? That's the key. That should tell you about what you would be kind of getting.
Well, you got to look at the year 92, Gully Washer. Gully Washer's area is huge. And that's right next to Iron Rattler.
Oh, okay.
So that area right along that whole area is huge. I can tell you from even looking at overhead views, that area is huge. If it's going to be Gully Washer, if it's going to be the area where Pandemonium is, I say access.
It's going to be something. I don't know what. I don't know. I'm just. Does anybody know the date that they're announcing it or no? They say a date?
He hasn't said really a date.
Well, it's probably going to be closer to Labor Day, maybe.
Or it could be closer to the beginning of this month, next month. Because how many more clues does he have?
This is what he's on clue 20, right?
Yeah.
I think that's 20 too many clues. Oh. The Fiesta Texas 92 event. So whatever day that is. August 26th. Yeah, I Jason in Paradise, I seen that. I talked about that earlier, like in the beginning of the show. For the sake of God, I hope they don't bring one of those in if it's got the comfort collars. If it's got the comfort collars, everybody's gonna hate that fucking thing.
What one?
The one that's the Skyrocket 2 model. It's like Phobia at Lake Compounds.
Yeah.
Phobia doesn't have those stupid comfort collars.
But Phobia is actually a nice ride.
Yeah, but it jacks my back up all the time. Like when you launch and then you go on the little roll, and then when it dips down, that's where it slams my back every time. I feel like
I don't know what it is. The last time I was on Phobia, I don't know how I managed to get on it, but I got on it. I like tightened up just enough where it didn't jerk my back.
it's like Phobia, but dumb. Yeah, pretty much. All right, I got 2 tidbits of news and then we're done, I guess. Anyway, so.
Let's end on Cedar Point instead. It's Six Flags New England.
Yeah. So, Six Flags New England.
Just announced a few hours ago.
Yep. So, if you were at the park, what is that, this Saturday?
This
July
Saturday, yeah.
Between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m., if you would like to buy their shitty Fright Fest merch, you can exclusively buy shit. At July 22nd at wherever it is. I don't know where.
It's that little store that's underneath where we go and see Santa.
Oh, underneath the old Skyway station. So if you like to buy shit, I'll give you shit free. Just open your hands. I'll poop in your hands. And I'll save you money.
Or aborted babies.
Yeah, or I'll abort babies out of my butthole at you. But, no. That's the one thing about Six Flags that I hate is their merch.
Yeah.
I know you love it, and that's fine. I used to love it. But then I realized it's terrible.
The only things I like is more or less like some of the customized like clown stuff that I like.
Yeah, I mean, I used to get the zombie stuff. I used to get the clown stuff.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, it's pure garbage. Hey, Six Flags New England, if you're watching right now, I'm going to tell you what you need to do for merch. Because you should be wanting me to come back to your park to spend money. You're not making any money. You guys used to make a shit ton of money. Thousands of dollars every year.
You.
All for me. Now you got nothing. Right? This is the idea for merch. Take your houses like you do roller coasters and make house shirts. I don't want generic clown shirts. I don't want the generic zombie shirts that say Six Flags Fright Fest. It's just generic crap. I will not buy it. That goes for any haunted attraction that's out there listening. Do house. If you got multiple houses like a Six Flags or Universal or something, house shirts. Name of haunt shirts. Not a horde of zombies dripping blood that says Six Flags New England Fright Fest.
But again, you also have to give them credit. They are actually putting their logo on it.
Nah, it's shit. I'm sorry to be the Debbie Downer to all you people that love fucking Six Flags and love your Fright Fest merch. You're an idiot. Plain and simple. It is terrible merch. I can have my art guy design way better fucking merch than Six Flags can.
Look at the album covers.
Yeah. Right? My album covers alone blow anything away that Six Flags New England's got. Blows it all away. Because it's just cooler artwork. What they should have did years ago was hire me for their merch. They'd be killing it in the merch game right now. But no. They think I'm an idiot, probably. Loudmouth retard. Something.
Hey, you got to give Hershey credit. They have chocolate-smelling shirts.
Yeah, they do.
They actually legit do, and I almost bought one.
I honestly think Six Flags in all parks need to fire their merch people. Oh, yeah. I forgot what shirt I was wearing. This is a Halloween Horror Nights shirt from, I think this was 2019. See? It's got all the different, you can see Stay Puft and this guy, Slimer. The Demogorgon thing. Then you see Stranger Things, Dracula. What was that? Killer Clowns.
Uh-huh.
And then what does it say on the back? Oh, this is Max something. Yeah, it was 2019, I think. And it was great. So what I think should happen, it's my opinion. And everybody can tell me to eat crap. But I really think, and look, people must think like I'm going to like go crazy with stuff. I know what people want because I buy the shit that's cool. Like when you see the certain designs, when I see things that are cool that I like personally, I buy. You know, because
Yeah.
like even just the generic Six Flags New England shirts are terrible looking. Like just the fonts and the designs, they're boring designs. Like, is this like the millennials and all these other younger kids love boring generic designs?
Technically, they always did.
Well, I don't know, but is it? I don't know what the sales are. Well, no, I know. No, every park has their own merch person. They have somebody like in Six. I know that just because of what Jen and everybody, Pete and everybody told me how things are run. So, every park has their own merch person. You know, that designs and takes care of all their merch. They have a head of maintenance, they have a head of marketing, they have a head in food or beverage, etc. You know, managers and stuff like that. They handle all the stuff. Now, I don't know who the merch person is, and I'm not trying to get the person fired, but they should probably be fired and go a different route. Hey, you have a great day too, Jay. Like I said, I just feel like the merch game and Six Flags as a whole is terrible. Cedar Fair does a little bit better job, not too much, but a little bit better. Like I can find more things to buy at Cedar Fair than I can at a Six Flags, but it's not there. Like I love the Kennywood merch. Busch Gardens is hit or miss. I love a lot of Universal merch, Disney merch. SeaWorld's hit or miss. SeaWorld has some cool stuff, and they also have some junk. And I see all the one thing that I think is pretty stupid is when you're selling stuff that has nothing to do with your theme park. Like I can remember when in the DC store they were selling Marvel shit.
Hell, look at even Sesame Street shit.
Yeah, Sesame Street's got some killer merch. Yeah, that's what it should be. There should be shirts for the houses. So whatever you got, whether it's Zombie, whatever, or Midnight Mansion, not stupid generic clown or whatever. You know what I mean? Like I'm a merch mark dude. I will buy merch if I think it's cool. Like when I went to Haunted Overload in New Hampshire, I thought the design sucked. I went to Fright Kingdom, New Hampshire, thought the designs were cool, bought them. You know, for the different events that they did. Same thing, you know, when I would go to Factory of Terror or Fairtown, love the designs. When I go to different places, I'm looking for the specific designs. Because, like, I've been to Magic Mountain, had a hard time finding stuff. Been to America, hard time finding stuff to buy. Great America, hard time finding stuff to buy. New England, Great Adventure. The list goes on and on and on. You know?
Hell, even Nightmare Acres, their merch, at least they had good merch.
Yeah, they had that good shirt at Nightmare Acres.
Sometimes 13th World was, too.
Not last year. I hate to say, Rich, if you're listening, I'm sorry, but your merch sucked last year. I'm sorry. It did. It was terrible.
This year it's gonna.
They upped it. They have to. Last year, I mean, because even Mike was complaining about it.
We all know who did it.
Who? I don't even know who did it.
Kenny.
Oh, he did?
He was in charge of the merch.
Like the tie-dye things?
Yeah.
That was him?
Yeah.
Kenny. Very disappointed in you, Kenny. Very disappointed in you. That wasn't fire merch. Like, if Rich is smart, like for Palmer, he would do shirts based on the areas. Same thing in Cumberland.
Yeah, especially this year.
Or not if not that, character shirts.
Yeah.
Character shirts sold.
New cupcake with that mask.
Oh yeah. You know what I mean? Like I get it. I'm like I said, I'm like a merch aficionado. Like I'm very picky.
With my new mask, what you could do is those colors can drain right around.
Oh yeah.
Cause you just seen what it looked like. So
yeah. All right, last tidbit of news for you lovely boys and girls out in TV land. So, Cedar Point, on August 1st, they will announce what's going on with Top Thrill Drag. So they've been putting that paint down for some kind of racing thing. So it's still going to have some type of...
It's either going to be Polaris or something type of racing.
Yeah, so we'll see what that's going to be. But also, there's a new update for the woman that got seriously injured from Top Thrill Dragster. Not too long after the Kraken Fury
Yeah,
325
which
support,
yeah.
they filed the lawsuit. So the woman is claiming that she has serious, permanent, and disabling personal injuries. In an interesting side note, the lawsuit is also claiming that Cedar Fair willfully destroyed / removed the return side of Top Thrill Drags to disrupt their case against them. According to the documentation, the lawsuit mentions she had already hit over $2 million in existing medical bills, an estimated cost of over $10 million for future medical care, and according to the documentation, in addition to seeking compensation for being unable to be gainfully employed, loss of being able to enjoy regular activities, and mental anguish. And if that wasn't enough, the woman's husband, I love this, the woman's husband is also seeking compensation for his loss of a variety of things his wife is unable to do.
I give him credit for that one.
No more handies, no more blowies, no more spread your legs. Well, maybe. If she's kind of vegetables, just pot the sea and have some fun.
Yep.
I know I'm an asshole, but I would do that.
Yeah, I know you would.
I would. I'd be like, hey, I gotta just lay there and shut up. Just let me finish. And then on top of that, apparently the woman's father is also seeking compensation of some kind. In short, this could be a very costly lawsuit for Cedar Fair.
Yes, it could be, and it should be.
It's gonna be.
But I do understand where they're saying they did destroy the co-star already, and I do get that, because honestly, it's funny how all of a sudden they closed Top Thrill, and then this year, all of a sudden,
well, if you remember, last year was completely closed and never opened, right? Remember that was. Oh no, was it? No. When did the accident happen? 21?
21. So 22.
All right, so 22 didn't open. I don't want to hear. That's one thing. Like when it comes to lawsuits, like I'm all for the woman. They had a whole year
to post it
to do whatever they wanted to do, right? Their investigation. I know there was an investigation. Whatever. They know what's going on. They destroyed it because they're building something new.
Mm-hmm.
Because they were already trying to get rid of the stigma, but like I said last week and before, they should have ripped it completely down. Put something totally different. Not even anything close to what it is. You're going to see. People are going to ride it, but people are also going to be leery about riding it because of what happened. Doesn't matter what you do. It's already got the stigma attached.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then that lawsuit's going to keep pounding in people's heads. Who's watching the news? Who's reading whatever on the internet? Who's reading the newspaper?
Mm-hmm.
And so on and so forth. So I personally feel they need to strip that comment about destroying it, because they didn't start destroying it until this year.
Mm-hmm.
Ripping it apart to get it ready for whatever the new incarnation that we're going to find out on the 1st. Whatever that new incarnation is, that's what we're going to find out, what it's going to be, and they're just trying to hurry up and make everybody forget. In today's world, well, it's not going to matter because everybody's attention span is pretty
short.
Yeah.
But the big thing is, Top Thrill, the idea is now that the ride's going to be changed into whatever it is, and Zamparilla is the one that's most likely, that is the ride, the new ride, is a Zamparilla ride. And people are trying to guess and trying to see how it's going to launch. Is it going to have the spike that goes up and it's going to launch back and forth, back and forth? I do see that, because of the simple fact of how you're going to legit make it almost the exact same way. No, you have to have the spike, and they already have a giant footer in the middle.
Yeah. And I'm okay with that, you know?
Because now out there in TV world, what do you see Top Thrill? What way of launch are you going to see them do? What do you want to see it happen? What's your ideas?
For what, Top Thrill? I think it's the spike thing.
I think it is too.
It's going to rock back and forth like the Phobia or the Skyrocket too.
Yeah.
It's going to need it because everybody's going to get a rollback.
You got to have no choice.
Yeah. Which is going to be cool.
But that also breaks up the amount of chances that a piece is going to break.
Well, not necessarily, but if they were smart, they would just enclose the queue.
Yeah.
That will save any problem, future problems. Just block it off.
Because they already have the brake system on already.
Oh, the new brake system? Yeah, like I said, I think all they need to do is just enclose the queue.
What Marcus say?
I'd love to see a red Force deal, but I know that's not happening.
Because I honestly like the new colors that they're putting on there. It's dull, but
Yeah, it looks like a McDonald's, gray and
but I like
depressing.
those colors because honestly, it gets away from what Top Thrill was.
yeah, but they're making it like a unhappy McDonald's.
Yeah.
Gray, boring, and no pizzazz to it. Like, ugh.
The only one near us is actually has a happy kids land is on my Route 2.
Oh, they still got the Playland?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's the only one.
LSMs have fewer moving parts, so that's why they went with it. 1 or 2 people died on Superman during his lifetime, but people still ride and go on as it never happened. If it happened today, yeah, because think about when that happened. That was what, 05, 06, somewhere around
When
there.
that happened, they actually shut that ride down. They made it into Bizarro, and no one actually knew that was.
Well,
the same ride.
no, it reopened as Superman, but they had to change the restraints.
Yeah.
From the T-bar to the U-bar.
Yeah, they ruined the ride because the T-bar was a better ride.
Oh yeah, and it was more forgiving for fat people too.
Yeah.
It was a more comfortable ride even for me.
It was.
But I like the ride because of the airtime and blah blah blah.
That's when I did like riding Superman. Now I hate Superman to no end.
Well, because now you're all squished.
Yeah.
Like any coaster manufacturers that happen to watch this, try to make things a little wider
and fat friendly.
Yeah, make it fat. That's okay.
Hell, even the restraint, just the belt, actually do a more of a bigger belt.
I think
RMC got it right with Wildcat on the belt. I will say that.
Well, what I think that they should be doing is every roller coaster out there, when a new one's being built, they should at least have one row for fat people. That guarantees, even if you're like 400 pounds, you can get on it.
Yeah, because majority of people nowadays are fat.
Yeah, we like to eat. Sorry.
Basically, the generation that's being brought up is fat. Why? Because we stayed in front of a TV and played video games.
Oh, I don't know what my excuse was. Well, see, I was skinnier.
My excuse was because I'm Italian.
Too
much pasta, too much bread.
When I got fat, it was 2001.
Yeah.
And it's all baby mama's fault.
Mm-hmm.
Because she started eating extra, then I started eating extra. I'm like, ooh, that looks good. I would like some of that. And the next thing you know, I'm blowing up like a fucking balloon. It's terrible. The B&M diet, they seem to be a little bit more forgiving, but...
a lot of the B&M coasters are more forgiving on fat.
Well, yeah, because they got the 2 clips. Because like Batman... Can you get on Batman in New England?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they put you in the fat seat.
I go on Batman. If I go on Batman, I do two rides in a row because that's it.
Yeah, because it depends on the day. Most days I can fit in a normal seat. Just barely, but I fit. I can get like 2 clicks.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, depending on the seat, it won't click. I got to move to the fat seat.
I can get on Batman because we got on Batman together.
I don't remember.
Me, you, and Jeremy did Batman together.
I'll be honest, I don't remember. Dude, we've been on so many rides together. I don't remember.
Lately, yeah.
I don't know.
Even the car ride with no fucking bathrooms anywhere.
Oh, that was terrible.
That rest areas. Oh my god.
I should have just pulled over and just pissed in the highway.
Hey, if anybody really wants to see what happened in Hershey, just check out our videos. Even our ride up there. The reason why we didn't do a ride back video was because we were just being 2 Karen bitches complaining left and right about traffic.
Yeah, it's supposed to take 5.5 hours to get home. It took me 8.5 hours to get home. It took me 8 hours to get to your house.
Yeah.
We lost fucking 3 hours.
And you even took the fast way.
I took the fastest way possible.
Friggin' New York and Connecticut, friggin' idiots. Sorry.
Last year, closing weekend, I did the Walk of Shame on Scream. On Scream, how? Oh, probably because of the stupid seatbelts now, right? Ever since they added the seatbelts, I won't ride it. I think it's stupid. I won't ride it.
Yeah.
I'd rather die on it without the seatbelt.
Scream, I'll never friggin' ride Scream anyway. I don't like Scream.
No, I've been on, like, Over Texas has a way better...
I like the one that's the one that you can actually feel it go up and then you feel it. Which one's that one? The ear one, isn't it?
What do you mean?
The older one. Scream. Art Scream at New England.
Yeah.
The old side.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I like that one.
Oh, they made the census. Yeah, well, you know, well, especially probably after the accident with the dude in Florida. They probably, everybody's like, oh, yeah, elevator side.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're going to get out of here. I will see you guys next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Thank you guys for watching. I love you guys. Till next time. Peace.
Vroom, vroom. Yum, yum.